This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, alright. Ooh. Yeah, bitch, that's our shit too. Stop motherfucker playing, talking about who motherfucker took what, bitch. So all you do is steal motherfucking crabs. Oh, y'all a bunch of criminals. What? Gangsters, wanksters, studio flunkies, junkies, monkeys, stupid ass backbiters, backpinchers. Oh yeah, get off me, bitch. Get off. I'm stepping on crabs. Bitch. What? Google me hard. Alright. Let's go. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if you like it, you gonna respect the dog.
Get over here!
It's the dog. So let's talk about this footage, right? The so-called footage. This, it says here, Slim 400 murder caught on camera. Credits to Sleepless in LA. Alright, let's take a look here. Now, how the fuck would they get this footage for one, right? Sleepless in LA. I don't know what that means, right? There's no link in the description, so I don't know what the fuck that means. But let's take a look. Since this got 6,000 fucking views in 3 hours, right? Because they put a tag, no jumper, DJ Academics, hip hop, right? Y'all go and fucking watch this shit from a motherfucker with 259 subscribers. I'm just saying. Any fucking who. Let's go ahead and take a watch, right? Alright. So, y'all seen that. Now, there's going to be a few things I'm going to say. The flash and the gun sounds don't match. And one of them, it just sounds edited. I mean, all you need to not be is deaf. If you're not deaf, you know that's not the way, a shot would sound. It just inconsistent. It just doesn't sound right. It doesn't look right. Like, what the fuck is all this shit? Like, is he dragging him, or is Slim 400 like walking towards getting shot? Is he what the fuck is going on here? And what is this trend, right? This reminiscence of Indian Red Boy. What is this trend of LA niggas in the middle of the night or whatever by themselves, right? Because you don't see nobody else. Why would motherfucking Slim 400, possibly one of the most known treetop Pirus, right? He outside of his mother, he already out of bounds. He in the wrong 60s hood, right? Now, y'all can say what y'all want. 60s, I don't think they'll particularly give a fuck if say if I'm in fucking 60s hood, they go, oh shit, I know that nigga. Oh shit, that's bro over there. Or even if they say you don't have to be no gang member. You could just be outside, right? You just be a nigga outside and you're in Rolling 60 territory. They don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. And then look, this dude walks up to him, start plugging him, right? It doesn't do none of the, I'm just saying. After you done plug the motherfucker, right? Wouldn't your natural instincts would be to take the shit, you plunder. Like, that's what, I'm just saying, we plunder. Like, you know what I'm saying? We taking all that shit. Like, if I'm coming up to a goddamn building that clearly has cameras all over it, right? Because most of these fucking houses got cameras all over them. I don't know if y'all know that. But clearly, this dude is at a place where there have security or some form of security, man. It's not actual motherfuckers there, but security cameras, as we're clearly watching a security camera, right? We're clearly watching a security camera. Where the fuck is all the people who's in the fucking house? You're telling me there's nobody in this house that's locked and loaded that knew Slim 400 just went outside, to hop in this car to go wherever the fuck they going, and they're in the fucking rolling 60s hood? Like, come on now. What the fuck is he even doing over here is the next question, right? What's he even doing over here? I know he signed, he has a contract or some kind of deal with All Money In niggas. So I'm going to assume that he's just, the fuck okay in the 6L's hood. Maybe that's why Skip Townsend decided to run his fucking mouth talking about it wasn't the really 60s. And I'm like, so fucking what? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's irrelevant. What is relevant is that this shit's fake and it's staged. And if your old ass was astute enough to know all that, you would be, you could do a fucking quick Google search and see that this is nothing more than a fake fucking, mockery of a fucking event, You got motherfucking Young Dolph. He just released a song hours, after talking about Young Dolph, RIP Young Dolph, all this goofy ass shit. And then, nigga killed just like Young Dolph right out of his car. So I'm like, fuck out of here. I'm just saying, ain't that many coincidences in the world, y'all. It's nothing more than a fucking script. It's a bad script on top of that. I don't know what the fuck is this supposed to provoke. Some kind of war, outrage, gun reform, sympathy, empathy, whatever, These people are energy vampires. Well, I need y'all to know. Witches and warlocks are energy vampires. All right? So while y'all sitting around there all, right, at churches and shit like that, just know that there's a fucking warlock somewhere collecting harvesting your energy to go write a fucking a novel or go write a fucking rap song or some shit like that. That's why you got dudes like YG or one of these other motherfuckers, right? As soon as one of their homeboys die or their mama die or cousin die, they go write a Grammy. They go write a motherfucking, they get a fucking Grammy nomination or some shit like that. And charged up their energy crystals or whatever the fuck these warlocks use, to implement whatever projects they got going on. All right? Slim 400. Do you know any of his songs? I don't. He wasn't like a timeless artist or nothing like that. Like, he didn't make timeless hits or nothing like that. I'm just gonna keep it 31st Street. I'm not saying that he was just like this whack ass nigga, nothing like that. I'm saying what he did was, it is what it was. Like, he signed his soul to the fucking devil, fucking around with Empire Records. Knowing that Empire Records has a body count longer than the majority of you motherfuckers hood's existence. I'm just saying, these niggas got a body count and it's only getting longer. So you go ahead and play around and y'all keep on taking those deals, and probably gonna be motherfucking, not even gonna probably, this is inevitably gonna be the result of your future in a fucking body bag. Let's watch that one more time, because I want y'all to see this. Now I'm gonna try to listen. Get your ears. Now he walks up to him. What's up, bro? Casually as fuck. And then another trend, right? Why the fuck is your door open, right? His door is open. You could kind of see this light shining from his door. So his door is wide open. Giving this dude a fucking V-line and just and walk up, and I'm gonna, announce myself in the middle of the night or whatever. What's his face doesn't have any arms to defend himself. He not ready, even though he should be, because he's in a crab hood. I'm just gonna keep it 31st Street in a fucking crab hood. So yeah, right. You think even if I was the coolest of cools in that motherfucker, even in my neighborhood, I ain't walking around just like, oh yeah, it's just sweet. Especially as fucking, bracking as we been lately. Yeah, right. Motherfucker, I ain't even in the hood if I ain't got a burner. If I ain't got a burner, I don't really leave my house without a fucking burner if I ain't got to, goddamn it. And this motherfucker, Slim 400, Mr. That part and all that, You know, that part. I'm gonna use that part. You know, fuck he outside. He ain't got his thing ready at the ready from the hip. I'm pulling from the hip. You walk up on me talking about what's up and all that shit. What the fuck you mean what's up? Hold up. Huh, what you got your hand on? Nah, nigga, nah. I already had my shit pulled. Yeah, right. You think you had a chance to up it on me? And I'm Slim 400? YG's homeboy, you know, and all this, you know, all these different controversies. You got Pyrus mad at you. You got Crabs mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody mad at the Pyrus right now. Everybody want to hurt the Pyrus. Everybody want to do something to these Pyru ass niggas. So you think for a second I'm walking out the house without that thing? You out your fucking mind. And this is why I'm trying to just explain just this, you know, very rudimentary, elementary type shit. You know what I'm saying? To you fucking grown ass dweebs or you young ass jits. Fucking idiots. What did he say? He said, you got some what? What did he say? He said something. Now, we might be able to make this out. You know, we got to do, did he die in Inglewood? We got to do Inglewood PD's detective work right now. Fuck Inglewood PD. We going to do the homies, was he in Inglewood? People said he was in Inglewood, but I don't know. Some people say he was in Rolling 60s turf. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. We're going to do somebody's, we're going to do our own without on our own, right? So let's hear it. Let's diagnose into this word, whatever the hell was said, because that's going to be critical. Look at this. Okay, so the video abruptly shuts off for whatever reason, right? So it starts all awkward. Like, don't this look like a set though? Don't this, like, to me this looks like a set. Like, what the fuck is that bus doing at the corner? Like, for real. Like, that shit threw me off when I first clicked on it. I'm like, what the fuck is this bus? Like, it's just a random bus. I'm like, is it Metro Transit? Is that a fucking school bus? What the fuck is that? Right? And I'm just looking at all the other type of shit going on. All right, nobody outside. What time is it? Right? I have no idea. I'm going to assume it's nighttime, and we just looking through some night vision type shit. And this is some equipment. Like, even if the dude have night vision on his fucking camera, like, wouldn't you assume like the motherfuckers inside got heat too? Like, you in fucking Inglewood, Rolling 60s, wherever the fuck, you coming out the studio, when the motherfuckers inside had heat. If some 400 goofy ass didn't have his own heat, which he should have. Let's take a look. What's going on outside? Nobody's out there conveniently, right? Shooting at them in point blank range, right? Now we see a flash, but clearly the damn sound and the flash ain't matching up. Watch. This goddamn UFO video. What the fuck is this? UFO video. You can't even see who the fuck he dragging. You can't, like, it kind of looks like all of a sudden the pixel is pixelated in the motherfucker. You can't even see the ground right now, right? You can't even see, like, the fuck is this? It's like, me, I would have been mad as fuck if I bought this and this is the picture I get. I'm like, what the fuck? You can't see shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why buy this type of shit? Like, you'll be better off fucking tying a goddamn cell phone to your goddamn house to get a better video. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're in 2020. We're in 2021, and for some reason, all the murder videos we get look like they from the fucking 80s or 90s and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Are we watching a 90s surveillance tape? Like, I'm talking about early 90s, like late 80s surveillance tape. This is like how low quality this shit is. I'm thinking to myself, we living in an age of 1080p, HD, and all this other shit. But every time we get a motherfucking murder tape like in Nappy Hustle, y'all, I know y'all seen the UFO footage for that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck kind of footage is this, right? And then I'm just saying, every case, doesn't matter what it is, it's always some UFO footage, it's always some tampered with footage, some shit that's not even gruesome, like George Floyd. They had all kind of censorship over that shit, and wasn't no lick of blood, wasn't a drop of blood, because he wasn't shot, he wasn't beat, he was asphyxiated, allegedly, which I don't think he was asphyxiated. Motherfucker, how the fuck can you tell me you can't breathe? I can hear that loud as day, and you're telling me you can't breathe, but you telling me you can breathe. Nigga, you ever been asphyxiated? You ain't gonna be able to say shit. Why? Because you don't got oxygen to be able to create the fucking noise, to create words. So, no, the motherfucker did not die from asphyxiation, all right? I don't believe George Floyd is dead, honestly, but, let you fucking Stan Lee fucking fanboys tell it. Y'all know every goddamn thing. I mean, there's just too many questions to be asked and not enough answers. For one, that fucking video doesn't prove nothing. It's UFO footage. It's absolutely useless. You can't make out nobody. You can't make out the words. It doesn't make sense. None of that shit adds up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking about, it was Skip got on fucking camera talking about it was something personal and it wasn't the Rolling 60s. When the dude, it kind of sounded like the dude said you in the wrong hood or some shit like that. He said something with a hoodie. It sounded like he said hoodie, something like that. However, I'm gonna go even further. Like, who do you know in a Crip gang, a crab gang? Not even a crab gang, but just any motherfucker just walking up to somebody casually and start unloading pretty much the whole fucking clip into this dude. It sounds like a handgun of some sort. I'm thinking you got about, 10 shot, maybe a 20. Fuck it, you might even got a 30 shot. But you in a residential area, in a gang-infested neighborhood, where you just popped the motherfucker who came out of a household that probably got AK-47s in there and all kind of shit. You don't know what the fuck's in these motherfuckers' houses. And you don't know, I would assume you would think motherfucking Snoopy, not Snoopy, but what the fuck his name is. This nigga will be around somebody who had that type of access to, return fire. That's another thing. These motherfuckers just be walking around, not ready for no type of confrontation, not ready for no type of conflict. No way in the fucking world I'm gonna be YG or any of these other motherfuckers, right? Who making all this money, getting all these deals, all this looks from the industry, right? And you just walking around, you in a whole goddamn gang, but you don't got not one homeboy with you, right? Leaving either late night or wherever, just going anywhere. Like if I'm the motherfucker like Slim 400 was, you think like my little homie, somebody's gonna be with me. And it's gonna be 2 caskets. Fuck that. It's gonna be 2. We in a gang, nigga. What's up with all these gang members dying alone? Nigga. I'm just saying, like, what's the point of gang if you always by your damn self? Like, people was telling me, oh, Slim 400 was always by himself. Why? Why would he always by himself? He from fucking Treetop Paru. No fucking way in the world would I be the face of Treetop Paru or any goddamn blood gang or any organization if I'm forced to feel like I'm, not even forced, but just walking by myself, motherfucker. He ain't got no nothing. Not one homeboy he could put on security detail. They ain't got not one 400 security where they hire one of the homeboys like, hey, just ride with me. I need to go to the studio. I need you to hold the thing. And just in case some shit brack off, you know what I'm saying, pop this motherfucker. And we gonna make sure you straight you know, and all that other shit. You feel me? We gonna pay you this what we gonna pay you, get a contract, you know, just like y'all just do with everything else, right? Like, that's another shit too, like the contracts and shit. Everybody, oh, you're selling your soul. Bitch, you can't sell your soul, stupid motherfucker. You can't sell your soul. Your soul don't belong to you to be sold. You can't sell a soul. You could be tricked and fooled into believing you selling your fucking soul, but you ain't sold your fucking soul, bitch. You gave your soul. Motherfuckers give their souls away, and then they turn around and tell the whole world, oh, they sold their soul. You ain't sell no fucking soul. Your soul ain't for sale, you stupid bitch. You could give your soul away. You could be tricked out your soul, which is nothing more than your body. So when motherfuckers talking about they selling their soul, what they really saying is they sold their body. You know, because your body is your soul. These dudes are gay for pay. That's why you see young Dolph, you know, looking so fucking zesty. This motherfucker was probably a cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Putting his dick suckers on somebody. I'm telling you. The rest of these motherfucking maggots, man. Lil Boozy, all these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, give it about 4-5 years, Lil Boozy gonna come out the closet. He's so fucking obsessed with all the gays and all this other shit. And I ain't even gonna say he's obsessed with it, because it's like, you know, if you talk out on it, right? You talk out about it, all of a sudden you the gay one, right? Just because you care about the children in your community, you care about your sons, you care about your nephews, and you like, hey man, this ain't a way to conduct yourself. This ain't a way to carry yourself, you know. And there's some serious consequences behind this, and it's not cool. And just for you saying that, all of a sudden it's cancel you the worst of the worst, and all this other type of bullshit, man. I'm just saying. But I ain't gonna get too far deep into that. You know, I'm just saying that shit don't make no damn sense. This video is bullshit. Ain't no way in the world you could verify if that is Slim 400 or not. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to verify that with this fucking UFO footage is what I'm saying. So I wouldn't sit there and believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even pay me to believe it. You couldn't. You could pay me, but I still won't believe it, motherfucker. Like I'm saying. Like, honestly, I won't believe it. No one believes this shit because it's not real. Only an idiot will believe it. And there's a lot of idiots who believe it. It's crazy. But there's also a lot of idiots that believe the Nipsey Hussle hoax. There's a lot of idiots who still to this day believe and will fight you over motherfucking Tupac and his fucking gay ass. Gay fruity Tupac. Fruit Pac. Tootie Pac. That motherfucker. And get shot, no blood. And on top of that shit, the shit that's so nuts is you got strangers on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Some goofy motherfuckers on the internet that will argue with you to the death about fruity ass Tupac. But the nigga who was sitting next to him when the shit happened, Suge Knight, you gonna sweep that shit under the rug. And I know what happened to Suge Knight. Suge Knight told the world that motherfucking Tupac was fake dead. Matter of fact, he said this shit drunk as shit. He said Tupac ain't dead. Tupac ain't dead. He said, man, if Tupac was dead, they'd be arresting all these motherfuckers for murder. Why ain't they arresting motherfuckers for murder? Because ain't no murder been committed, motherfucker. Ain't nobody died. Okay? There's nobody to arrest. Because they're the ones who created the fucking false narrative. This is Machiavellianism. This is all California, the Freemasons, and all these other motherfuckers. They all Machiavellians. They all practice trickology and vampirism and Satanism and shit. That's what the fuck these motherfuckers do. These motherfuckers out there convincing you to take oaths, man. I sat there and listened to Monster Cody talking about taking oaths and shit like that. I'm like, y'all niggas ain't never read a Bible? And the Bible tells you, do not take no oaths. You shall not take no oaths. You supposed to let your yea be yea, your nay be nay. So when I hear 5'9" brims, I hear Cardi B running around talking about her 5'9" brim oath. I'm like, what the fuck? Now when I hear that type of shit, I'm like, DP. Beat the brakes off of motherfucking Monster Cody, beat the fucking brakes off of motherfucking Cardi C and all the other motherfucking sitches. You out here talking about you take a fucking oath? Oh, hell no. As soon as you say you take an oath, you're done for. Your neighbors should beat you to death. Honestly, they should stone you to death. They should take you out back and beat you to death. But the thing is, we have been convinced otherwise. We've been convinced that oaths are such a noble thing. It's like, where the fuck did you get that? Like, that's so fucking nuts, right? They done taught you that lying and stealing and participating in satanic rituals is just the thing. They got y'all think it's the craze. And it is a craze. It's literally make you go crazy. But I ain't gonna harp on that. I just wanted to give y'all that insight because I know y'all lost. I know y'all lost and y'all looking for answers. And I got an answer for you. I got an answer. It might not be the answer you want, but it's still a valid answer. It's a valid response from a valid source. Instead of these no name, no voice, nobody with no fucking insight. And all you doing is basing your narrative off a goddamn headline with no goddamn context. Just a fucking clickbait ass shit. You base your whole goddamn narrative and then you spread that shit like the fucking disease pest that you are, like the goddamn virus, like the plague that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like your whole life is just a funky ass, just a funky shit stain. That's your fucking life. It's just to spread shit. You a shit spreader. Nothing about you factual. Nothing about you factual, actual, nothing. Checks out. Like all you do is spread lies and misinformation. My shit check out, man. If y'all want to say otherwise, get in my comments and make a video. Fuck it. Tag your video. I'll make a response to it. If you want to sit here and say I'm fucking wrong and shit like that, go on ahead. I'll entertain that. But if you come over here with this bullshit, you come over here with all that crab ass energy, you can come over here, get all tough with your no face and write all these S words and fuck your hood. Nigga, I'm delete you, I'm block you, nigga. I'm about to get on my fucking Bosco shop, block your bitch ass. Get you the fuck up out of here. Cause you are irrelevant. You are irrelevant as fuck. You wanna make yourself relevant? Here goes your motherfucking chance, bitch. I'll see y'all in the comment section. And if y'all got great comments, I'm gonna react to that too. I'm gonna show y'all love and I'm gonna shout y'all out. And I'm going to rock with y'all because y'all rocking with me. And you ain't got to rock with me. But I appreciate those who are rocking with me. I appreciate those who are striving for the truth. I appreciate those who are striving for the truth. And who are busting down these motherfucking liars. That's something we just don't need. We don't need that shit. Tired of you motherfuckers supporting these whack-ass, lame-ass fucking channels. Y'all pushing that fucking stupid-ass video. Nobody-ass fucking channel. Motherfucker. Nothing ass, no voice having ass, fucking record and repeat, rinse and repeat ass motherfucking channels. Bullshit. I don't got time for that shit. Anyways, it's the dog. I'll see y'all in the next video.